Hello friends and family of YouTube. Well, today I am headed to a RV show in Nashville. We have one coming soon to my area, but it's going to be another 3 weeks before that thing actually gets to my area. So I wanted to go check it out in Nashville, and I thought really with it being a bigger city, it would probably be a bigger show as well. I have actually never been to an RV show. I've always dealt locally with a small RV business that's locally owned and operated. So really my hopes today is to kind of answer a lot of questions. What exactly is the benefit of going to an RV show? Is there better deals than what you would find anywhere else? Do they have seminars going on to answer questions about RVs? Do they have things there to help you as a new RV owner? I really think there's a lot of questions for me, and I imagine there's a lot of questions for you. So anyway, let me go check this thing out and let you know what's going on at this thing and see what it's all about. Well, I'm at the RV show here in Nashville, Tennessee. So just got here. You can see there's a lot of RVs, there's a lot of people, there's a lot of things going on. So let me walk around here and check it out, and I'll get you some footage and tell you all about it. I am now in the center of this RV show. You can see there's quite a bit of a crowd here. There is a variety of RVs, a few brands that I've never seen before as well. But you can see there is a lot of people. And I want to tell you the problem that I have noticed is you cannot comfortably check out an RV without having somebody wanting you to move out of their way or get exactly where you are or something of that nature. So I've already noticed what I do not like about an RV show. Now I have noticed that there are some prices that are marked down very good as far as off of the manufactured suggested retail price. But I will have to check on this unit to see if it is a 2018 model or a 2017. So let me go check that out. Okay, so I did find the manufacturer date of this model. It is a it was made late in 2017, so it is a 2018 model. But I would imagine there are some 2017s and 2018s here as well. But you will notice that they do have stuff like the undercarriage is lit up and a lot of different things here versus when you do go into a lot, which a lot of times you'll just notice that they're just out there, they're not plugged in. So at least here you do get to see them with the lights on and that sort of thing. Well, I'm back in the car, headed home. I have got a lot of information for you, but before I get to that, y'all go ahead and watch the rest of the footage that I have for you from the show, and hey, I'll answer a lot of the questions that I know you've probably got as well, so stick around. Here it is. Now, if you've ever been to the county fair and you walk by the vendors at the county fair and they want you to throw a ball to win something, that's what it's like going down through here. As you go by these dealers, they're, hey, come over here. Hey, do you need help with your gutters? Do you want to sign up to win something? So I guess if you need something of what these guys are selling that may be beneficial to you for the cost to get in here. It was $10 to get in and $15 to park. So I just want to tell you all a little bit of everything of what's here. Now this is something that's a little different than what we normally see here in the RVs, especially at the dealerships that I've been to. It's a little bit on the short side, so as far as you're not going to be able to stand up in this thing, but it is a good all-terrain type situation. And let me show you the price of it here. And here is a model that's similar to the one I just showed you, but it actually is a taller unit, and you can see that it does have an outdoor little kitchen area here, and you can actually stand up inside of this one where you could not the other one, and it does have a bed inside of it, and it's got a max air fan, air conditioning, stereo system. Looks like there's a pretty good bit of storage in here. You can do quite a bit with it. And here's your price on it. Pretty neat little unit here. I like this. It's actually got a cage up on the top where I guess you could put use that area up there for storage. Pretty neat. A little pricey, but still pretty neat. I do like the retro design and look of the exterior of this unit here. I've not been able to get in there. There's been about 6 to 8 people every time I've come by it here, but I will show you the price of it. Well, you can kind of look at it online and see if you can find a layout photo of it. This little model here is called the Outback Edition. It's the first time for me to see one of these and first time to have it on the channel, but kind of unique. Got a good bit of storage area up on the front here. It's got a window on the front as well. Got 2 doors, got one on each side. And reminds me a lot of the R-Pod that I did a video on this channel. And you can see it's got a little air conditioner in here. Imagine this thing's pretty lightweight as well. You can see that's what the asking price normally is right at $19,000, which is if you're paying by the pound, that's pretty pricey by the pound. But got an outdoor kitchen here. Got a Norcold little refrigerator, microwave, got sink, so I guess you do all of your watering outside here. Pretty neat little unit. Don't see many of these anymore. This is like a high-low version. It's made by Trail Manor. It's a 3124 KD. What I wanted to show y'all is how sloppy this thing is, as far as like you can still see all of the lines through here where they did not clean them up from caulking when this was produced. Also, as you come around the front here, look at all this. I have no idea what this is, but just kind of surprised that they didn't clean this model up any better than they did leaving the factory. You see rust already on part of the frame there, which is, I don't know. If you can't see quality on the outside, there's definitely not going to be any on the inside. And this is a 2017 model, so they probably had a hard time selling it, I would think. That's why it's here today. I know a lot of you like to buy an RV so you can go hunting, and I noticed this big model here, but check this out. You got a toilet with a door right there, so you could sit on that toilet and still go hunting right from the door. Never have to leave the comfort of the toilet. How about that? This RV is priced at $43,250, normally a $57,000 unit. And this is a smaller Chevy. Hadn't seen anything of this size today other than this model here, and it is going for $107,000 at the show. You can see that it's got leather seats, got a good size walk-through interior. Let's go inside here and check out this fifth wheel. Got a 3-step entry to get into the RV, and it's also got steps going up into the fifth wheel area. It's got a real nice looking bathroom here, but I will tell you the roof height is a little short. I'm 6'1", I got about 2 inches over my head, but it's a very nice looking RV inside here. Let me show you the bedroom. Very classy look to it. Got a nice size wardrobe area there as well. And it's got a 4-drawer chest built into the front area of the bedroom here as well. And now I'm into the living room area, and you can see that it's got a couch. It also has a double 2-seater, and it's got a good sized kitchen as well. Got a big screen TV and a faux fireplace. As I touched on a little earlier, they do have a lot of small, like R-Pod style units. They have fifth wheels, they have Class A, Class C, Class B plus. They have fifth wheels, they have pull behinds, a little bit of everything here, and a whole lot of people. So, kind of give you, as I said, I'm in the center of the place now, kind of giving you a roundabout look here of the place. Well, I made it back safe and everything. I just wanted to tell you my opinion of the RV show. Now, first off, I want to tell you that I am sure every RV show is not going to be the same. So, please just base this information on this RV show that I went to. And that way, when you go to the RV show that you go to, kind of think about it from the same perspective that I'm giving you. And maybe, you know, it's so easy to walk in there and you see so much eye candy that you get overwhelmed, and it kind of takes over you. So, you know, as I said, every RV show's got to be different. But anyway, the first thing I would suggest is do not begin your RV search at an RV show. That, to me, would be the worst way you could possibly do it. Simply because there's so many people. Every RV that I tried to go into, there was at least 5 people in there already. So you could not walk into an RV and kind of feel how comfortable it could be. All you could feel was how crowded it could be. And to me, that is not what a good RV experience is all about. It is a good way to test to see just how uncomfortable and how crowded it could possibly get in an RV, and that is not what you want. You want to really test the RV experience based on what you're going to do. If you're going to go by yourself when you RV, or whether you're going to bring 16 kids with you, that's what you need to bring with you, and there should not be anyone else in that particular RV when you get in there. That way you know what you're going to be facing every time you get in that RV, and have a good feeling for what you're up against. But I felt nothing but miserable every time I went into an RV. I was constantly either I was in somebody's way or they were in my way. And I could not just sit on a couch and test it without being either my feet's in their way because other people are trying to travel through or whatever. And you know, especially me wanting to do videos in there, I wanted to kind of be able to sit on the couch, tell you how comfortable the couch was, lay on the bed and tell you how comfortable the beds were, how much room I had in the shower, that sort of thing. I couldn't even do that on a video, much less if I was trying to actually shop for an RV. I could not have done those things and done them comfortably many times because, for example, if you go into a bedroom of an RV, you have one door to get into that bedroom. So once you went into the bedroom and you walked into the bed area, now somebody's walking into the bedroom and you're stuck in there. And I run into that a few times, and I was like, I won't go into any more bedrooms. I learned my lesson there because there's only one way in and one way out. As far as bathrooms, generally that's the same scenario. Most bathrooms only have one doorway to get in. So if I went into the bathroom, I could not get out of the bathroom because there's people going in and out beside the hallway or trying to get in the bathroom as well. So anyway, I would highly recommend going to at least 3 RV dealerships. I would say like a Tuesday to a Thursday. When the weather is good, it's not raining. The reason I say not raining is because a lot of RV dealerships will not unlock their RVs if it is raining outside, because they don't want you going in and out of their RVs dragging mud or moisture from the ground or whatever into the RVs. So you want to go on a sunny day And I highly recommend like between Tuesday and Thursday when there's not many other people there, and that way you get the liberties that I spoke of a moment ago, to where you and your family or just you are the only people there, and you don't have to be concerned with being in others' way. You also would be able to get a salesman to be able to work with you one-on-one, and he would be able to answer, he or she could answer a lot of your questions that you might have pertaining to the capacities of the water, fresh water that it will hold, the black and gray tanks, how many batteries does it come with. Here at the RV show, you're kind of, you don't have that luxury of getting to ask those questions. There are people there to answer those questions, but you couldn't necessarily go from RV to RV to RV asking those questions. Now, if you already had that information, like I said, if you went to 3 RV dealerships, and I also recommend going into suburbs. I'll get into that a little bit more in a minute. But if you, I lost my train of thought. Anyway, if you got into that RV and you've already been to 3 dealerships and you already knew what you were looking for, and you had taken notes and you knew what the prices were at other dealerships, at least now you will know what other places are pricing it at, so you can price it against the RV show. If not, you're just at the mercy of, they've got a sign up that says normally it's $30,000 and they've got it marked down to $28,000. You don't know if that's a good deal or not because it's the first time you've seen this model. But if you've been to 3 other dealerships, more than likely the floor plans are pretty much, you're going to see the same floor plan even in different companies, different models, makes, etc. You're going to see that same floor plan, but at least you will get to see what you're paying for that particular one at that particular show. So the thing that I was kind of disappointed with, there was a lot of disappointments at this particular show. There was no seminars whatsoever. I really wanted to see there be some informative seminars going. Give some teaching, valuable teaching to people that have never owned one before. Have a Q&A session so that somebody could say, I'm looking at buying a 24-foot trailer back here. It weighs 5,500 pounds. What size vehicle should I pull it with? Can I pull this with my Volkswagen Rabbit? And then somebody be able to tell you, no, you need at least a 3/4 ton, half ton, whatever size vehicle they rate it for. There was no seminars whatsoever. There was also a lot of vendors that were set up, but these were not the vendors that I necessarily wanted to see. There were some vendors that were trying to sell you some roof sealant or maybe RV cleaner or whatever, but there was nobody there that was from, let's say, the company that produces the siding material or the roofing material, or maybe solar. There was nobody there trying to sell or train you or give you ideas about solar. None of that stuff was going on. I was really surprised the Flex Seal guy wasn't there irritating people, because to me, when I walked down the aisle where the vendors were at, I think I mentioned it a little bit in one of the video portions, it was just like at the county fair where you got somebody going, hey Tiger, come over here, throw 3 balls. If you knock down the cans, you'll win a teddy bear. It was just like that when you walk through the vendor area. Everybody's trying to drag you over there, and it was just like, God, I can't wait to get away from these guys. They're killing me. They're trying to give you, get you to sign up for free vacation in Florida, or you may win a car. So you know what it's all about. They're going to call you up next week and they're going to try to get you to come to a seminar. Then they're going to try to sell you a timeshare. We've all seen that. Anyway, The biggest problem I had with this particular RV show was there was only one company selling RVs, and it was Bankston, which oddly enough is near my hometown. Bankston RV has 5 dealerships in North Alabama. They had taken their RVs up to Nashville for a 2-hour drive, and so did I. I went 2 hours to see the same RVs I could have seen right here in my hometown. There was no other company there. There was no other competition whatsoever. So it was either you deal with Bankston or you don't deal at all. To me, you've got to have competition for there to be a good pricing. My whole thoughts in going into this show was that I was going to see some of the greatest pricing ever. I didn't see that today at this particular RV show. Also, you've got to imagine the overhead that they experienced. They had to take probably 100 RVs. I don't know how many was there. Anyway, they had to take 100 RVs, drag them 100 miles back and forth. They also had to have that many employees, that many vehicles, that much gas, hotels. Plus, I imagine the venue probably cost $20,000 for them to rent. So their overhead was astronomical for this thing. Plus, I had to pay $16 to park, and I had to pay $10 to get in. So I asked myself, what did I get for 26 bucks? I got a bag, a carrying bag. It was empty, and I did pick up some of the, the brochures that you get for different RV manufacturers. And I thought that would come in handy for me just for my information on other videos in the future. But for 26 bucks, it's not a place to go tire kicking. And as I said earlier, it's not the first place you want to go RV shopping. So as far as from my perspective, what did I get for 26 bucks? I did not gain a thing other than I got a video. I would highly suggest, like I say, if you're going to start looking for RVs, go to some of the suburbs, go to some of the home-owned and operated RV dealerships. Definitely go between November and, say, February to get your best deal, because you're going to have the 2017 models and then the 2018 models, or whatever year it is. You're going to have the new and the last year models. You're going to get your best deals that way. I would also highly suggest bringing a notepad and a camera. Take as many notes as you can. You take the camera so that you can get pictures of different ones that you like and what you like about them. And also make sure to take pictures of, like, the when you come out of the doorway, right by the doorway, it'll say RB296J or whatever. Always take a picture of that if you feel like this is a good one. Maybe even do a thumbs up next to the picture, or a thumbs down, or whatever. Also put it with your notes. And make phone calls. Call within a 300-mile radius of wherever you live, simply for the fact that, think about this, if everybody you call, and once you've picked out the floor plan that you want, you've picked out the model you want, you call within 300 miles and you ask them, do they have that model? And when they tell you they do, and you've gotten that price, tell them, I am calling within a 300 mile, I'm looking for the best price. Is this your best price? Once you feel like they've given you your absolute best price, that's the one I would go for if it's worth my gas mileage. 300 miles sounds like a lot, but hey, the whole thing you want to do is get out and travel. That's why you're wanting to buy this RV, so you should not be afraid to travel 300 miles. Also ask over the phone, is this RV, does the warranty go to all dealerships around? Is there a local dealer to me that will do warranty work on this RV if I buy it from you? And, just ask those basic questions. But what would I tell you was the benefit of this particular show that I went to today? What was the good of that RV show today? And that was the good of the RV show today. I did not see, I personally, me personally, I did not see anything beneficial to this particular RV show. As I said, they're probably different from city to city, but this one had one company selling. There was no competition. There were no seminars. There was nothing to learn from it. It was way too crowded, even on a Sunday evening. One thing I would question is it cheaper to buy Sunday at 4 o'clock after it's been running 3 days if you had cash in hand? They wouldn't have to tote that RV back to the dealership, etc., etc. If you had a bookcase full of $20,000-$30,000 with you and you said, I want to buy that model right there, would it have given you bargaining power? I don't know. That's something to question, something maybe to try. But anyway, I just wanted to share with y'all my experience at the Nashville RV show. And again, every show may be different, so I'm not trying to say don't go to them. Give them a try, go check it out or whatever. But that was my experience today. Thank y'all so much for watching. If y'all have not seen my channel before, I sure appreciate it if y'all would hit like and subscribe. We got 2 channels. We got the Dave's RV channel. It's nothing but RV related stuff. We also have the Dave and Purdy channel, and that's where you'll see just about anything and some RV stuff as well. Hey, we sure do appreciate y'all watching, hitting the like and subscribe. Thank you much. Y'all have a great day. See you soon. Bye-bye.